7 candidates have thrown their hat into the race to replace outgoing City Councillor Dan Davies, and tonight they will share their visions for the community with the public. Doors will open at 7 tonight as the Lido Theatre will be hosting an all-candidates forum. 6 of the 7 candidates are expected to be in attendance to share their future plans and hopefully inspire more residents to get out and vote.
Council is the voice for the community, and not just that. You think about, provincial, federal, and municipal politics. Who do you think you can actually pick up the phone and voice a concern to, right? It's extremely difficult at times to get your MLA, and that determines as to the party, right, as to whether or not your concern can actually be, something comes of it. Same with federal politics. Whereas your local politics, you have the opportunity to see that council member, in a grocery store, or voice your concern, or send them an email. And the response is rapid in comparison to the other 2 forms of government.
Traditionally, by-elections tend to draw a low voter turnout. At last week's first advance polls, a mere 116 voters showed up to cast their ballots. And some residents we spoke with today say they weren't even aware there was a by-election taking place.
No, I didn't even know there was an election happening at all.
It's like the last election where you really couldn't find any information on who the electorates were. I had an extremely hard time with the last election too on who to vote for, because I honestly didn't know their game plans or anything like that, so it made it quite difficult. And I'm in the same boat this time around. Now that I kind of know what's going on, I can't find any information on who to vote for.
However, others we spoke with say it's important to exercise our right to vote.
I just feel that if you're going to gripe and complain, then you better have voted, so you've got that right.
I think that people should vote to know what's going on in real life, to give their opinions, give their what they think, because there's a lot of bad guys out there, and I think people should vote for the right guy.
I'd like to encourage people to get out and vote. Every election is an opportunity to exercise your franchise, and usually our turnouts are really poor, so let's do better for it, St. John. Get out there and vote.
General Election Day is this Saturday. Polls will be open from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. here at the Pomeroy Sports Centre. Public transit will be free that day to make it easier for any residents who don't drive. Brendan Miller, CJDC-TV News, Fort St. John.